Welcome back to Modern Coaches, guys. Today we're gonna have some fun with a new tractor and a new buggy that we got. For the tractor, we got a little bit of maintenance that we have to take care of. The buggy isn't quite running because the previous owners ghetto rigged it pretty bad, so we're waiting on parts for that guy, and I'll show you guys what we need to do to it. In the meantime, a word from our sponsor. I wanted to take a second out today and thank today's sponsor, Coffee Brand Coffee. Coffee Brand Coffee is fresh roasted to order using only the highest quality coffee sourced direct from farmers around the world. Anything from cold brew to drip, blueberry cobbler to double caffeinated and caffeine free. They offer K-Cups and special occasion bundles that work great for birthdays and holidays. Use our promo code MDC to save 10% on your future orders. Cheers, and let's get back to the build. So even though the buggy is semi-complete, I did have to take off the alternator last night because whatever the previous owners did to ghetto rig it to get it going, it actually failed after we were driving it for a little while. Luckily, since it's a quality brand, we got that big V-twin from Briggs & Stratton. They actually sell a whole maintenance kit for it right off of the Jungle website. So we got oil filter, what is that, more oil, spark plugs,
another spark plug,
air filter, and fuel filter. You want to tackle first, air, fuel, or spark?
let's do the air filter. That looks really different.
It does look different. No, what we can do is take a picture, send it to Mama. She's out in town anyway. She can run by the hardware store and pick us up a new one.
Yeah.
We'll move on to spark plug then, or oil, or fuel filter.
Let's do the oil.
Let's do oil. Let's do oil.
Yeah.
So the oil filter is actually on the right hand side, but while we were looking for the drain, Eli came up with a good idea.
So first, we just put where you put the oil in, and then you just follow the tube where it goes.
That's true.
And then
We ended up right there, right?
Yeah.
And I guess there's supposed to be some sort of attachment that we put on there that then helps it drain down, and we didn't know. So we pulled on it and all the oil started flowing. But it looks like it has a little, see, it's got a little snake type thing, a little keyhole.
But when
If we pull on that,
the oil would drop through.
yeah. Let's see if we can
Pull.
Let's try it.
Oh,
there we go.
strong.
You are strong.
I want to do it. It's okay. Oh, that's a lot of oil dripping. Yeah, that's a lot of oil.
You know what I might do is lift it up on the other side a little bit.
Yep.
So that it can drain a little bit quicker.
That's actually kind of smart, Tata.
Thanks, for you.
You are a smart man. Looks like there's a lot of oil in that oil drain. Oh my God, that's a lot. Papa, you're a strong man.
Thanks, for you. While that drains out, we're gonna try to get somebody's hand in here so that they can, yeah, so that you can unscrew that guy.
Which one?
I think there might be a way to take this plastic off carefully to give us more access.
Let me find a way. Oh, I know. There's like a little bolt over there.
Oh, okay. So maybe we can unscrew that one, and then we can fit our hands better and pull that oil filter out. Looks like all we had to do is just carefully lift this up out of here, and we have all the access.
We just really thought that this bolt connected to this.
It's true, but it doesn't. All we had to do is lift it up, and look, fuel filter right there. It'll be easy to swap out. And there's our oil filter.
Yep.
They look about the same, right? Yeah?
It looks about the same. This one's all brand new.
Yep.
This one looks a little bit bigger and that one looks a little bit smaller.
You sure?
Does it?
No, it looks the same.
No, look.
Sticker's different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise it's the same.
Yeah.
Perfect. Go ahead and get in there with that rag and make sure everything's all nice and cleaned up before we install the new one.
Yep.
Always make sure that, look, always make sure that this gasket is never left on top of that, because if you're going to try to twist the new filter on it with the old gasket, it can cause a leak. Go ahead and clean all that out. Okay, with all that surface cleaned up and everything, go ahead and tighten that on. Just make sure you got the thread on there correctly.
Yeah.
And then start to tighten it. Nice and tight.
And the oil is still going. It's like it's never gonna stop. There's a lot of oil in that oil filter. Good.
This thing is still going. Well, we're gonna drain the last of it because we don't know how long it's been in there. Till then, we're gonna do fuel filter and spark plugs.
All the other stuff.
Yep.
Tap.
This thing's pretty tight in here. Hasn't been changed probably ever.
Never be changed.
I'll show you guys a cool trick for when it's this tight. These are tight. You take one of these bent type picks, get in here right at the edge, kind of start peeling back a little bit like that, and go around the bottoms.
But Tata, will that just break it?
A little bit here and there, but we can always cut off the ends as long as it breaks that seal that it's got right there. We might actually have to cut the whole hose off on this one. Let's try on this side. Maybe we won't have to do it here.
Oh yeah, it's doing a little bit damage. But not damage, it's doing a little bit taking it. Maybe I can try.
I think that one broke loose.
Don't get it in your eyes. Oh, oh! I'm so glad I didn't get on my eyes. Yeah.
So that's good.
Oh, it smells like gas.
So these ones have a little arrow that shows which way the gas flows. So the gas goes from the tank this way into the engine. So we have to put this that way and then this other hose onto this end. Nice.
So nice. Should I stop?
Mm-hmm. Nice. And just here, take the wrench and ratchet. Make sure that it sits in there carefully all the way down in. All the way on. There you go. Nice job. There you go.
I'm a strong kid over here.
What'd you say?
I'm a strong kid over here.
You are a strong kid. Nice. It was running kind of rough, and it looks like, if the camera would focus, it won't focus. But this one was actually got a little damage, that the top of that with the electrode. It won't focus. It won't focus. They don't actually line up, so it looks like it was dropped or something. That might be why it was running a little rough. But we got new ones.
So that's good news.
Yep. Go ahead and install it. So carefully, slowly, and just twist it in first. Make sure that it's grabbing on the thread correctly.
It's grabbing.
Always twist it by hand first before you put the wrench on it and give it some power. That way we know we're not cross-threading anything. Not too tight, but just enough so it feels pretty snug. Good, yeah? Nice.
It looks pretty black from all that oil.
Yeah.
It's like someone really painted that.
It does, yeah. Well, we're going to clean it all up nicely.
I closed that.
Awesome.
It looks really brand new when the oil gets to the metal. Slow down.
Even though he can't reach the pedals, it's got cruise control, so we can just set it and he can literally just cruise around until we get his buggy done. This thing is surprisingly pretty quick. Come on, buddy. Now we're going to show you. It pulls pretty well. We had a trailer from the previous tractor, so they're just setting something up there so that they don't sit on just bare wet metal. This thing is surprisingly pretty fun. I actually have the whole bagging system for it and everything. I'm gonna install it now and actually do some work on it. As far as the buggy goes, as soon as those parts get in, we're throwing them on and we're gonna have a lot more fun. That thing is supposed to top out around 35 plus miles an hour. It's gonna be a blast. Make sure you guys don't miss that. Till then, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys on the next video. Say bye, guys.